When you're ready to put a blog post on your website, you're going to go to your WordPress login location, which is your URL name / WP login. So go to www.yourdomainname.com or net, whatever it is, / WP login. And you'll see a page that looks like this one where you can enter your username and your password. So I'm going to click login here, and it's going to take me into the website where I can post the blog post. So in order to do that, I'm going to go over here to the posts section. Posts and pages are different, and posts will basically show up on your blog. And for this particular website, the blog is the primary landing page. And you can see here there's already a blog post that's been entered. This is automatically put in there by WordPress when you load the WordPress software so that you have an example of a blog post. So we're actually going to create a new one, and then we'll delete this one afterward. So I'm going to click add new. And here I have add new blog post. Now I have a previously written blog post that was provided by a client, and I'm going to use this blog post to paste so that you guys don't have to sit there and listen to me talk about or type. So I'm just going to copy the title. I'm going to paste it in here. And then I'm going to copy the rest of the text. And I'm going to paste it in here. Now you'll see you have two options here, HTML or visual. This means that you're looking at the actual HTML code. This would be the visual code. So I'm actually going to click on visual to see how things are laying out. I can grab this little corner here to expand my window so I can see a little bit better what I'm doing. And I'm actually going to erase this here because it's the same title over again. And you'll see that actually the information I need is laid out right here. Now these look like headers to me from this blog post, so I'm actually going to give them a subheader formatting. Oops, that didn't work very well. So I'm going to click Control Z, which allows me to undo. And I'm going to try one more time. First I'm going to put a space between this and this. I'll put a space here and another one here. And I can get rid of a little bit of that space by coming down here and clicking backspace. So it goes to half that size. And then when I come up here and I select this time, it should only select this page and change it to header 2. So I'm going to select header 2 or heading 2. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And the same thing here. What happened before is that they were essentially part of the same paragraph. So even though I selected just the top line, it applied the code to the whole paragraph's location. So I had to add a space in there for it to identify it as a separate part of the text. So I think it would be great for me to have a picture here, but before that I do that, I'm just going to add a few extra tweaks. This blog has had something added to it called Traffic Getting SEO, which is a free software provided by undergroundtraininglab.com, so you can go there and get that if you like, and it pulls in a series of plugins that allow you to optimize your blog for SEO. So I'm just going to add a few things right here. I'm going to grab this title again. And here, let me do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to paste the title here. 3 reasons you should kick up your PR efforts in 2010. So I can read this quickly. And I can actually just use these headlines as my synopsis. So the media is more accessible, online content brings new opportunities, and third-party credibility. So I'm going to add a little bit of text here for the description, which will show up in search engines like Google, where when you do a search, you have a little text that allows you to see what's going on there. So you can type this in here. I'm going to put in some keywords, which I determined by doing keyword searching before I started the blog. And I'm going to save the draft so I don't lose any changes while I go along here. And I'm actually going to add categories because I don't have any yet here, so I'm just going to add a new category. And I'm going to add that to that category, uncategorize, uncheck uncategorize. And in this case, I'm going to publish this blog post. I think it could use a picture, so I'm going to look for one and then insert that. But for now, this is pretty much set up. So if I click here, visit site, it's going to take me right to the page. And you can see here's my blog post that I just edited today. It automatically updates the date, puts in the title, and puts in the blog information. And it allows you to have comments put in, and the sociable has been added through a plugin as well. And here's that original blog post, which I'm going to go and delete now. So if I go up here and I click edit, I can see all of the blog posts. And so this one, I'm just going to click trash. And now I only have the one blog post. So when I click visit site, I'm going to see just this single blog post. And so now it'll be easy for Melissa to add more blog posts to this blog.